Incoming transmission from the Timescanner.
There was once an instruction manual for emotions. It was lost, along with the Library of Alexandria. But last time that I was there, I found a copy. It was buried deep in the rare scrolls wing. In the basement, and down a dark hallway unlit by lanterns. Oh, wow. Wow, plays, religious texts, histories of ancient civilizations. Oh, man, soon they're just all gonna be gone, without a trace. A planet of amnesiacs with no clue where they came from. Stumbling through time like a man in the dark. Ow. 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 If you travel back in time to check out the rare scrolls wing, you'll have to bring your own torch, like I did. The torch and the lighter to light it with came in my time agent mission inventory, along with detailed instructions. Past the locked vault of forbidden Bibles, on an unmarked wooden shelf between a 3rd century encyclopedia of witty comebacks and right next to a metaphysical repair manual titled Exploded View of the Soul. That's where you'll find it. The owner's manual for human emotions. I can't believe this is all going to be gone soon. Well, it would be a shame to go home empty-handed. I got out my journal and a pencil.
Sir, excuse me. This area is restricted. Sir, I'm afraid you'll have to come with us. Sir, you forgot your torch, sir?
And that is how I burned down the Library of Alexandria. Hey, don't blame me. I was only a soldier, following my orders. Horrible, horrible things are asked of soldiers like us time agents. Heartbreaking things. And sometimes the only comfort we can find is the hope that we will be stronger individuals once we recover from what we go through. And I know that physicists say information can never really be lost. Even when information is swallowed into a black hole, it always reemerges somewhere in an altered form, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And every tale burned, and every philosophy to blow away like smoke from the ruins of human history has reemerged time and time again, remixed to fit its new context as the window dressing of the ages is rotated. And I did manage to save a few lines from the Manual for Human Emotions. Here, I'll read them to you. 1. Emotions are a sword you can only learn how to wield through error. 2. Slice yourself to ribbons. Die, be reborn stronger, repeat as needed. 3. Once you've died enough times, you'll realize that you'll always be reborn. This gives you confidence in your abilities, not only to avoid death, but also to die gracefully. 4. After enough emotion deaths, you will be an invincible emotion gladiator. You are the only gladiator with a killing sword. Only your own blade can harm you. You are always in control of the sword of your emotions. The sword is never in control of you, even though it may feel that way sometimes. Common mistakes. The following are 3 common mistakes in training to become an invincible emotion gladiator. 1. Fear the blade and refuse to touch it. 2. Give up before you become a master. 3. Throw yourself onto your own blade. Avoid these 3 pitfalls and continue on with the steps above, and you cannot fail. That's all I have written. That's all I managed to save. Maybe the burning down of the origin of mankind made way for a history where we had one more inch on the endless battleground against our temporal enemies. Maybe not. But just like the Manual for Human Emotions tells us, some things have to die and be reborn differently. Each time civilization crumbles and rebuilds itself brick by brick, it's rebuilt stronger. Each story rebuilt concept by concept, character by character. Every Shakespeare or George Lucas finds an ember of thought that's been adrift in the ether since before the library burned, and they rekindle it until it rises again into something more durable, like a phoenix, or like this drawing that I have here in the margins of my notes I took from the Manual for Human Emotions. My quick sketch here was based on the detailed etchings illuminated in the manuscript. Figures with severed limbs, rising from pools of their own blood until they're radiant with an angelic light of confidence. In my sketches, though, the invincible emotion gladiators just look like that cartoon guy from the IKEA assembly instructions.
This has been and will always be the infinite now. Transmission complete.
This episode of The Infinite Now was written and produced by Richard Penner. The voice of the Time Crystal interface was Esther Adair. Music was by Psychic Mold, Dr. Quandary, Alice Effect, and Matthew Schoendorf. Find more at psychicmold.bandcamp.com, drquandary.com, aliceeffect.bandcamp.com, and matthewschoendorf.com. Subscribe to The Infinite Now and leave reviews on iTunes. That will help people find us. We're also on Stitcher and most other places podcasts tend to be. You can follow Timescanner on Twitter at Timescanner. For more information, go to theinfinitenow.org. Your very own personalized fortune for tomorrow is this.
Your one true love is closer than you think. They're buried beneath the baseball diamond in the park you often pass. The universe is 14 billion years old, and they've only been dead for a few centuries. You just barely missed each other.
Use that foreknowledge wisely, and thanks for listening.